All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Nana, episode 45. Last episode was so good.
Last episode was a drama train.
It made me feel so many things, and yet, I don't know.
Choked the life out of me.
Yes, harder. I feel like Nana as a show, it always surprises me because I'm so excited to watch it, while at the same time it being like, what are you doing? Why are you excited to watch this show? So much pain is going on.
What is wrong with you?
Yeah, what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
A great many things. Just like these characters. Not nearly as much as these characters.
No.
But,
I would say there's a certain threshold before you get to that point. But hey, you know what? This show became popular for a reason, and it's probably all of us, right? It's you, it's me, with all of us. We did this.
And the show's almost over
because the fucking show didn't decide to go do more than just I mean, it's not the fault. It's the mangaka decided to just stop. But you know,
I am curious though how much manga continues post.
Probably a lot. But all right, y'all. Without further ado, let's get into this.
歌うように話す女だと思った。匠のあの語尾を伸ばす独特のムカつく話し口調はレイラのリズムとまるで同じだった。私がいつの間にかレンと同じ話し方をしているみたい。
What a way to start an episode.
できてんじゃねえのかあの二人。別に匠に何人女がいようと驚きゃしないけど、相手がレイラじゃん。家で味噌汁作って待ってるハチが
The different reasons for the different glares.
Yeah.
まずい。
They all close their eyes at the same time.
胸の奥のかさぶたが剥がれる。やっとハチのことばっか考えちまう不毛な毎日から抜け出せそうだったのに、こうして匠の勝ち誇った顔を見るたび思い知らせ。
Don't worry, I do too.
ハチが人生で多分一番心細かった時にせめて追い打ちをかけた不甲斐ない自分を。
Wow.
は事前にお伝えした通りです。
はい、よろしくお願いします。
それより俺のこと一体どう思ってんのか聞いてくんない？それぜひお伺いしたいんですけど。
せえよてめえらハモるな。
あんた司会者にツッコミなんか入れちゃだ口数少なくクールに話してね。
知るかよ。レンが変なボケかますのが悪いんだ。
食わねえのノブ。
本番前によく食えるね。
あら緊張してるの軟弱ね。
Oh my god.
自分の姿が大勢の好奇の目にさらされるのかと思うと正直怖くもなる。
20秒前です。
だからこっそり想像するんだ。子になる前のあの部屋でじっと私を見守ってくれるハチの姿を。
10秒前。8、7。
Never get that iconic shot of the eyes opening.
Yeah, and the Hach Nana.
この後はミュージックスタジオ生放送です。映ったナナがこっち見て笑いかけてくれた。
Oh, she can tell.
別にあんたに笑いかけたわけじゃない。
Nope, she definitely was.
どこにいられると邪魔だからどいて。
Yeah, right up next to the TV like a
自分
dog.
の旦那も出るんでしょ。
匠はいいよ。
Oh my god.
でナナのことは一方的に見てるだけで勝手に心配したり応援したりするしかできないんだもん。それじゃあファンの立場と大して変わらないし。
向こうは相当忙しいだろうし、あんたに構ってる暇なんかないって。
別に構ってもらえなくてもいいんだよ。頼ってもらえないのが寂しいだけ。
本番へのカウントダウンが始まる。
Yeah, Jun-chan's just speechless.
ゆり、部屋にテレビあるじゃない。だって大画面で見たいじゃないですか。ノブとか。
まずは初登場ブラックストーンズ。
誰？番かっこいい。そう？一番普通じゃない？普段世間連れした男ばっか見てるから。ノブみたいに健全で純情そうなタイプに
Oh my god.
悪い遊び教えちゃダメだよ、ゆり。ミュウさんこそやったんでしょ、ノブと。どうでした？してないよ、何も。でもいつも仲良さげに話してるじゃないですか。そんなんじゃないよ。あの子まだ20歳だよ。え？私からしたら 全然子供だよ。なんだ2個下か。もっと下かっていただきましょう。
ブラックストーンズ。
ぶち壊してやりてえな。
What?
なんもかもトラネスの連中の澄ました顔も、視界の2人の張り付いた笑顔も、
Yeah.
された当たり障りのない質問も全部猿芝居だ。全部
Alright, yeah.
仕立てたブラストの7を演じてるから金もらえてんだよな。
Sure.
気放題やって稼げるほど世の中甘くねえってことか。私の人生どうせも
Wow. Let's just break the fourth wall.
Don't sell the show short.
に噂すればいい。
Yeah.
だけど
But not that.
未来へのシナリオは自分自身で書かなくちゃ。
Cool.
Okay.
もうなすすべなく立ちつ
Oh.
結婚なんて形式的な発想、今まで私たちの間にはなかったけど、今のお互いの立場を守りながら一緒にいたければそれが最善策かもしれない。
Right, more something to help you with the outside world.
本当は愛し合ってるんですと世間に公表してその証として結婚する。
Sure.
Right.
このまままた延々と会えない日が続くのはもう耐えられない。それでは今日最後のゲストです。
久々の登場、トラップネストの皆さんです。
キャー、たくみ。
新曲のシャドウオブラブは信頼をテーマに詩を書かれたそうですね。
はい、
Really?
イメージが一気に湧くんです。そしてメロディーに合わせて言葉が次々と降りてきて自然に書き上がるんですよ。すごいですね。
Yeah.
組とレイラに対する疑惑は私の中でますます膨れ上がり、本番終了後レンをとっ捕まえて問い詰めたら、
いや、それはありえねえから。
なんで言い切れるんだよ。
さあ、でも有言実行派の匠がありえねえことみ
Yeah. And he's right. He's actually right. I like that it made her like have to like confront this, you know. You haven't answered. Yeah, you want to? Yeah. Man's heart just skipped like 15
Yeah.
beats there.
Yeah, yeah.
It's still not beating. Oh, Nana.
せっかく噂のバンド同士が顔を合わせたのに全然そのことに触れなかったですね。
Nope.
つまんない。当たり前だよ。ワイドショーじゃないんだから。今日も帰り遅いのかな、ブラストのみんな。っていうかノブ、今日はこれ一本だって言ってたよ。本当？じゃあメンバー誘ってここで麻雀やりません？麻雀？なんか全員好きらしいん
They love it, actually.
で言ってたんです。
好きだよ麻雀。
Yeah.
ああ、いいけど下心見え見えだよユリ。何気にビデオに録画するむっつりスケベには負けませんから私。絶対反対される。事務所に相談つっても社長は怖いし、銀平には口でも
No, they'll be fine with it. That'll just make the rivalry even better.
ガヤから契約金振り込まれたら携帯変え、たまにはレンにメールくらいしてやれ。
Yeah.
ヤスに話せばきっと何とかしてくれる。つくづくヤス
音に不便だから買いなさい。なんで今時持ってないのよ。
いいじゃん別に。たまにしか来ないメール待つのもレンにしてみたらきついって。
Damn.
なんか持っても振り回されるだけだし。
誰に？ハチか、それとも隣の女か。
なんかちょっと元気なかった気がするナナ。
そう？余裕しゃくしゃくだったじゃん。
でも後ろでずっとぼんやりしてたし。
Yeah, she was hard thinking about something.
懲りてもしないノブのことのがよっぽど気になったけど、そりゃ匠と共演じゃ笑えないよね。
Yeah.
こないだノブからメールが来たよ。
え、なんて？
もう一度ちゃんと話がしたいって。私ノブと何も話さないままやっ
ぱりちゃんと蹴りつけてなかったんだ。そんなこったろうと思った。でも返事書かなくて正解だよ。今さら変に期待持たせたら余計かわいそうじゃん。
Kinda, yeah.
ねえ純ちゃん、私未だに庄司のことを思い出すと胸が苦しいの。
なんでいきなり庄司の話になるの？
結局いつから二股かけられてたのかも、庄司が何を思ってそんなことしたのかも、冷静になって考えてみると何も知らないんだよね。
Because you guys never talked it out. Yeah.
きっと何も知らないままだから庄司といて楽しかった時のことまで全部辛い思い出になっちゃったんだよ。
Oh, sure. Yeah, you don't know how to categorize it.
信じてた人に裏切られたショックってそう簡単に消せるものじゃないし、だからもしかしたらノブも
I do like the idea of Hachi looking for closure.
話して分かってもらうことが私にできる唯一の償いかもしれないよ。でもそれって結局自己満足、余計傷つける。
There's that angle of it.
本当に難しい問題だな。
ナナの思うようにすればって言っといたんだけどね。なんか不安。
つうか、庄司は言い訳したがってたよな。止めるべきじゃなかったか。
No, that wouldn't have been good at the time.
なんかないことは分かってんだけど、つい偉そうにいろいろ言い切っちゃうからな、私。責任感じてなんかショックだったよ。もう人様のことに余計な口で。
Lies! She lied as easily as she breathed.
お前ほんと最近おばさん臭いしな。
あんたがおっさん臭いから映ったんだよ。
True, true.
大助純子来てたのね。
What do you know?
つなげて言うとコンビ名みたい。
They're still together?
また俺の悪口言ってたんか。
珍しいね、さっちゃんが飲みに来るの。
He cut his hair, too.
たまには贅沢してもいいかなって。
庄司、あんた自分を無駄遣いしといて幸子に節約させてるわけ？また髪型変えてるし、こじゃれた色ね。いくらした？
美容院は私が連れてったんです。すいません。
おせっかいおばさんの言うことは。
Yeah.
打ち上げ開始は6時15分ですけど、予定空いてたら4人で行きませんか？
あ、ごめんね、俺バイト。
私も。
よかった、うるさい邪魔者が。
ナは暇そうだし行きたがるかもな。
知らせるな。ばったりやったらどうすんだよ。
知らないよそんなの。自分で考えな。
Immediately gets involved.
キャンペーン
Oh my god, yes. She's a god at it.
なんでそんな
She's absolutely flawless.
この間麻雀映画で謎の無敵な女を演じるために特訓した成果かな。
Wow.
やっぱそういう役作りみたいなことするんだ。すっげえ。
私、次のビデオは男子校の保健師してくれるの分。
白衣か。
つまんない。
お前勝てねえからってすねるな。子供か。
どうせ子供だよ。リベンジしてよ。
Yasu, go get him.
後でいい。今いいとこなんだ。
付けは自分でしてるの？
なんか知らんけど、せっかくゆりちゃんがのぶおごときにやる気を見せてくださってんだから、おとなしくしてなきゃ。余計なツッコミ入れ。
No, I respect that. I respect that.
ねえ、ノブって彼女
Oh
いな
my
いの？
gosh.
ざっくり振られちゃって。
そっか、じゃあ寂しいね。
ほい。
慰めてあげたいな。
俺も寂しいんだけど。
Oh my god.
美人のはずのゆりちゃんが8に見える。
Oh my god.
髪型とか似
Don't
てるし。
overcomplicate
No,
things.
no.
明日のスケジュール知ってる？
Ah, this is getting so wild.
はテレビのコメント撮り、
But the
午後から
evening's
ポスタ
free.
ー用の写真撮影、6時から雑誌の取材、10時からラジオの。
Okay, alright.
ハードだね。もう寝た方がいいんじゃない？
いや、勝ち目は許さねえ。真の敵は俺が撃つ。
でかい口叩けるの。
Oh my god. I love it.
言ってやがる。別の日にしてもらえないかな。
無理。
でもハチがみんなで花火大会行こうって。
誰？ハチって？
The way they all just.
The name was invoked.
Oh, I should probably just keep dreaming.
インタビューなら頼めばずらせるんじゃない？
Yep.
でもメンバー揃ってそんな人混み出たらやばくない？ちゃんと変装すれば大丈夫だよ。
シン、さっさとお返事かけ。なんて
6時に707号室。2ヶ月近くも帰ってねえんだ。ヤブカもさすがにもういねえだろ。
Oh my god.
I
This is gonna be the finale?
Yeah, like what? Come on. Come
今じゃ
on.
ないよ。8。 みんなで笑いながらあの日みたいに過ごせるよ。やり直せるよ。
Yes!
もう一度
Yes!
やり直させて。
Holy shit! This would be
あの
incredible!
夏の日に戻って明るい未来へのシナリオを一緒に書き直す。
Ren, I'm sorry, I can't marry you. What? Because I'm stealing Hachi away from Takumi.
ちょっと相談があるのですが。
何？
俺、ナナと。
フリーズし
なんか出てるよ。
何相談って今じゃないとダメなの？
今じゃない方がいいみたい。あ、でも一個だけ質問が。
なんだよ。
お前がハチコに買った指輪ってどこのどんなやつ？
Why are you asking me this question?
の宝物を身につける日が来るなんて夢にも思っていなかったよね。
Oh!
新しいもの好きで浮気者のあんたがこの老舗ブランドの定番リングだけは今も
Just like the glasses!
持ってくれて。
My
I
heart!
can't
do this anymore.
I can't.
I can't keep getting away with it!
I know.
Holy shit.
Watch the reveal just be that this is all anime original. And
Oh my
that's,
God.
That's the reason why they didn't
Like
do
they
it.
did an anime original ending. They're
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
hey,
yeah,
let's have this here.
Let's just have them all just...
Don't.
You know.
Keep your forked tongue behind your teeth.
And then the mangaka realized that people would want the anime's direction more than her direction. So she ended up quitting the manga writing.
Do not cite the deep magic to me, bitch.
No, this is clearly not what happened. Clearly not what happened. Never. No way it could happen that way.
Oh my god. The idea of them having matching wedding rings.
I
Holy
know.
shit. Oh my god. Oh my
Victory?
god. It's happening.
Victory?
Hey, everyone, it's happening.
Everyone stay
calm.
calm!
Stay fucking calm. Calm the fuck down. Oh my god. This episode made my heart just so full, but also like
Leap out of my chest.
yeah,
in
it's
fear and
so
joy.
many things. This show just it just manages to keep doing it in different ways,
keeps
episode
going.
after episode, and it's just like how?
I think it's because they jam pack it. It's so dense with stuff.
Yep.
Like
Yep.
even just the silly mahjong game ended up having such densely fun packed dialogue that I was like,
right, and just
Yes.
throw the joke in there of Yasu and I forget her name, like facing off against each other like some ancient two factions. This is the only way things can be settled without bloodshed.
right. I think it's like Mew or something like that. But
Yeah, Mew. That's right.
But yeah,
Like
Yasan, avenge me.
right.
Yuri, I'm lonely too.
Don't back out of that without saying no, it's just a joke. And she's just like, we could just do a threesome. Which, let's be real, so many problems in this show would be solved by threesomes. Whether you're talking about actually solving
What's
the
the
character
most
problems
competitive
or
threesome in this show, Jacob?
Obviously-
Let's derail the whole discussion right
obviously Ren Nanahachi.
here. Yeah, I mean, is it
Like
though?
the Hachi Ren, not sure. But
I don't think
no. The most competitive threesome. All right, it requires some situational adjustments, but it's actually Nobu Nanahachi. You got the sweet and the toxic all in one thing that just, would definitely make for a good experience.
I think honestly of all, well, oh, that's mega toxic actually. Yeah. Now that I think about it, there aren't. No, I disagree entirely. There are no good threesomes in this show. I just thought of like every single permutation of every single one, and no.
No. What they need is because see, they need maybe Ren and Nana, and also Nana and Hachi, but not necessarily at the same time. Like. That's what we need here.
I see.
Because,
I see.
no,
just doses of them. Yeah.
Right. Because there is definitely the part of Ren and Nana that is toxic, or at least they're not good for each other. They have the same blind spots, right?
Right.
Whereas Nana and Hachi, completely different thing.
Completely
different thing.
No, I hate that I asked this question now because now my brain is like, well, maybe this one. I'm like, no, yeah, just I have three wheels, and they're all like turning towards each other, and it's just like, nope, no, I hate it. Hey, all right.
At least it's not Takumi Shin Reira.
Okay, anyway, the point I was trying to get at was that we have a lot of character relationships here that are making progress in reevaluating past decisions and past events and past effects on them. We have Nana looking back at the past as when she was a kid and realizing how far she's come and that she's able to move past that trauma and pain. We have Hachi, who's looking to get closure. We have Nobuo, who's basically like trying to figure out his way of moving on.
And then suddenly this happens.
Yeah. We've got basically every single character in the show being brought in for this episode too. I want to just talk on a meta level. We had the whole assembly of the two bands, doing the interview thing where they're all there while the other side characters and main characters are watching them do this.
Right. Oh yeah. And I love that detail of the Nana just smiled at me, and it's like, no, that wasn't about you. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. We saw the other side. We know that's true. God damn it, you can't tell us otherwise.
Success.
and that as the way to then set up the text from Hachi that's like straight up like the beacons are lit, like everyone in Blast is like, holy shit, wait, what? And suddenly,
we ride now for Condor.
Now let's go. And I love how it went from like Yuri and Mew having this little like competition of like, hey, who's gonna get Nobu, and then suddenly it's like, wait, Hachi. And
wait, real shit?
Yeah.
Nobu immediately like drops everything. He's just
like that was so satisfying in multiple angles. From a callback standpoint, from a awesome, we're getting Hachi back involved into the main story of things, right? Because she is the other one of the two main characters.
Yeah, she needed a break from the story, and this is good.
Exactly,
so
right? But then also from the standpoint of like romantic rivalries in so many different angles, there's the Nana and Hachi, capitulation or progress, whatever, thing there. There's the Nobu situation there, and like both with the rivalry thing from Takumi, but then also from, Mew and Yuri, and then like, and this is all
and then just the Ren Yasu Shin angle with just them being indirectly kind of connected to Nana in their own different ways.
Yeah, so it's we're excited to see Hachi, but also we're excited because, oh my god, Nana needs to see Hachi. Right. Like it's so many layers of awesome all at the same time, and like.
And then meanwhile, Junko actually was great this episode. And also came to, a little bit of alcohol, and, Kyosuke needed to help her out. But wait a minute, I feel like I just find myself giving out advice like I know everything. Maybe there is no right answer sometimes. Wow!
Or maybe at the very least you don't know what that is, and you should be open about that.
No, but even then, even then, that's underneath the umbrella of that. The idea that Hachi makes her decision here, and Junko kind of goes, hey, I don't know.
Right.
Follow your heart. I'll be there for you. That's sometimes what you need to do as a friend.
Also, the hard cut to then talking to Kyosuke.
Yeah, he's like, that's a tough question.
That's a tough question. That was so great. Like,
I feel like Kyosuke, like, by the nature that he barely speaks, when he speaks, it's like, yeah, man, you're right. It's kind of like Yasu, but Yasu speaks more. So it's
right. Yasu's more active, whereas Kyosuke is like. It's that whole thing of, hey, listening's important, y'all.
Right.
And maybe if you're talking...
So you have 2 ears and 1 mouth.
Right, exactly. Maybe if you're talking too much, you won't be able to actually listen for the things that you need to be picking up on, But, yeah, I loved that. I love that, what's his face? I can't even remember his name. Got brought back in. Shoji, yeah. He comes into the bar.
I was like, which guy are you talking about?
Right. He comes into the bar right as, like, they realize, like, oh, wait, this is a thing that's happening. Like, that was just like, ha.
Yeah. Also, fun little detail. Shoji had his hair longer because, Nana's into longer-haired guys. So then Sachiko comes along, and it's okay, I'm gonna cut my hair shorter now, so it's not
right.
But the amount of
and she also has the shorter hair.
The amount of poor women basically in this story that have to deal with Hachi's influence, who are just like, can we just go about our regular lives without people worshiping this woman that we don't know about?
She's a force of nature.
Yeah, exactly.
Rules of nature. This was
Ren is
awesome.
basically been given somewhat of a yes from Nana of, hey, I'll ask. Meaning, yes, I'd like to marry you, but I need to, go do the professional thing.
I'm still in my self-sabotage phase right now. I haven't gotten through that yet. So
I can't just say yes.
Yeah, so let me just try and self-sabotage a bit more, and then I'll get back to you.
Yeah,
that's straight up what's happening.
Let me view it in the positive way.
No, right. But the thing is, I think there's an element of Ren that understands that that's what's going on, and that's
enough for him.
Right. It's the this is
classic
a thing,
Nana,
Classic Nana. This is something
Sasuke
that
Nana
she
Chan.
just has to do because that's where she's at, right? Like
whatever. Cool.
Yeah.
I self-sabotaged to the point that I probably lost 20 pounds and, took cocaine for a little bit.
Have a new addiction maybe, you know, right? Like yeah.
Ugh. Okay. All that, the fireworks callback, getting to actually have that be brought about.
Meet back up in the room and everything, and the way that they also reminded us of the number wordplay with the countdown and then the hutch, none, like that to then set up the 707. It's like we wouldn't forget, but just just in case.
Just in case,
it's like poetry, it rhymes.
Fate, destiny.
Yeah.
But in a lot of ways, the episode is just kind of fast in that regard. We got a lot in terms of like the squad like looking at Reira and being like, what's going on here?
And Takumi, I love that all three of them had the same expression. And then Nana closes her eyes. The other two have as well. Like this is a setup episode in Nana. Like think about that for a second. Granted, setup episode for the end of the show at the very least. But
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved why don't you have one yet? It'd be hard for Ren to wait for the rare message from her.
Yeah.
Even though I have one, I just get played around with. And then they're immediately like,
wait, who?
Wait, who's playing with you? Like, And he's just talking about the fact that Hachi hasn't responded to his message from a week ago.
Also, one of the other things that is just oh my god, it's fucked up, but it's like darkly comical. The fact that when Yuri and Mew are talking about Nobu, they're talking about how he's like young and innocent and all that stuff. They saw the whole band. They're not commenting on Shin seeming young and innocent or anything like that.
No, because nobody can tell, basically.
Yeah.
According to them, yeah. But, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm so excited for this. I was not expecting that we would actually get like something that would feel like a finale for the show, given that the manga ended up going on, perma hiatus and all that stuff.
Yeah, this definitely feels like the setup for a mid-series kind of milestone kind of thing. But yes, you could use it also in terms of the structure of an anime to have a finale of, hey, go read the manga,
Right.
We're not going to do any more from here. This is it's a good amount here. This is, effectively a 4-cour run, which is, quite something, or 3.5, depending on how you want to look at it. But yeah, very lighthearted and fun episode, and yet the sudden Hachi communication bit, because she spoke with Junko, feels like such a balancing act being done as far as our catharsis for the efforts of Junko to kind of exacerbate the situation, now coming back here in a way where she's kind of got this tempered perspective on things of like, maybe I need to kind of let Hachi follow her instincts a little bit.
As Kyosuke's calling her the nosy old lady.
Yes. I genuinely love the way that they banter with each other, because I don't think she likes being called the nosy old lady.
No.
But I think she absolutely is fine with him calling the I see exactly what's going on here. It's not subtle here.
Right.
She does want to be nosy and be in everybody's private
She has
life
no
and
problem
stuff.
with the nosy part. If she has a problem with it, it'd be the old lady part. And yet there's that part of her that's like, I can't actually, you're right. But
man. But yes, the images of time rewinding.
Yep.
And going
that was
back
beautiful.
To those summer
even the broken
times
glasses, the thing that Nana was thinking, I can never take that back, right? No, everything can get taken back. Sunshine and rainbows and unicorns.
You know what could get
floating on cotton candy.
Ruin all this though.
Takumi.
A sour Takumi.
Yeah. No, I know. But maybe that would just be the reason.
But I don't care about Takumi. I can see every square inch of him any day I want.
No, that was great, and there was like a genuine part to it too of the but he's doing his old facade thing, and that being used to show Nana's development in that she's not as interested in the cool facade anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, like
there's an element of this that I actually like look at myself a little bit is like having people I know like watch our videos and stuff and seeing like if they can see if there's anything that's being like played up or something like that.
Oh, okay.
And like kind of giving a little bit of like a reality check. And the way they describe it is basically that it's like, well, you don't have anything like fake going on, but you definitely are like projecting your voice. You're definitely like
right. We're on.
You're on basically.
Yeah.
You're never low energy or something like that. Or you can be, but I can definitely tell that you're
attempting
on, like,
to not be.
Yeah. I'm trying to put all my energy into this.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, okay, good. That's I can live with that.
Exactly.
That feels like the thing I'm supposed to do in a lot of ways.
Right.
But rather than being like, oh, are you presenting or projecting a different image of yourself? Oh, okay, then you got a problem and stuff like that.
Sure.
Like, or at the very least, you're in such a specific angle of this whole business that I get the reason why Nana would want to protest this whole stupid show, as she was calling it, and burn it all to the ground, being like, fuck this bullshit, I'm a rock star.
Yeah, channel that into the music.
Yeah, channel it into the music.
You melt their faces with,
exactly, right. Which also made it kind of funny that then we brought up that little bit with Trap Nest having the divinely inspired love song, but then when the people were listening to the lyrics, like the other characters were like, this is just some cliche illicit love story stuff here.
Well, no, but see, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Hear me out.
Okay. Let them cook. Yeah, what do we got here?
That's the magic of it. Because you don't want it to be something too highbrow, but you want it to be something that is earnest.
What, are we talking about marketability here, or are we talking about just the honesty of the music itself?
Yes.
Okay.
Basically, Trap Nest is in that situation where they both have the marketability aspect and they have the earnestness, and that's where you get the, like, their music is actually good, right? But
they're successful.
They're successful.
Right.
But their music is good, right? It's just the thing of the kind of music that they're good at making. Also, it ends up being the stuff that's marketable, right?
Well, so here's like a direct, like, kind of a parallel and stuff like that. Have you ever watched a band feel like they kind of mellowed out their raw sides of their music to be more marketable, and then you end up falling out of like actual like passion with their music and stuff? Because I feel like I've watched that happen a couple times.
Maybe I feel like most of the time for me it's been more the opposite, where they end up wanting to go artiste, and then the quality suffers.
I mean, that's a different that's a different discussion. I'm talking about the other one where you end up getting involved with them because you really liked some aspect of their music, and then they end up going the more mainstream route. And you're like,
no, yes, I have had that. Yeah, there was one band in particular that was a favorite of mine growing up, and when I like went and looked back, my favorite albums were like the ones before they went platinum.
Right.
You know, like.
I think I've
Not
had
all
that.
of their
I think
songs
I've had
from
that
back
more
then,
than the artiste version that you're talking about.
Gotcha.
And that's probably just because I'm not a musician, so I'm not actually appreciating, in some ways, the music as a person who actually knows music is into. I was more that I was into a specific vibe that they had, and then they just changed like people do and stuff like that. But I always wonder about that with regards to real life, but also in this show, the characters themselves being one, the successful band that's already gone mega, big and everything like that, and then the up and coming band that hasn't gone through any changes yet necessarily.
Right.
But the second there's even a feeling of needing to project or change or do anything like that, in the way that Nana's kind of presenting herself for this stupid show, as she calls it, she's like, I hate this. I'm like, that's really cool, because she reasoned that nobody gets to do what they want in this world. And I'm like, I don't think that's true. I feel like that's such a narrow-minded view of it.
Well, it's reductive because
it's reductive. Yeah,
you can do what you want, but there will be costs associated with that. And so if what you want is to do literally whatever you want without costs, then you're not going to be able to do that, right?
Yeah.
But as far as making ways in which you can do what you want, but there will be other things that maybe
affordable
you don't
costs.
Want. Yeah, exactly, right? That is absolutely possible, right? You just need to understand that that's a part of it.
Right, because even if you don't have the well, no, let me frame it in positive. Even if you get exactly what you want and stuff like that, you're still going to be spending your time, your life, basically doing those things. But you see that as a worthy trade because you count all that time as like, oh, it's the best.
Yeah.
So therefore, it just basically comes to perspective on how you see those costs.
Right.
You know?
This interview is a hyper-structured interview where none of your true personality is able to be brought out.
Right.
It's 3 minutes.
Right.
That's nothing.
Now they prepped probably like an hour for
No, totally.
Something.
No, right.
But yes, you're right.
But it's this serves a functional purpose. It is not about getting your personality out there or anything like that. It's about people knowing what you look like, what you sound like, and the most relevant information about your music, right?
Actually, that's a really good thing to add to it. Yeah, the idea that this is a timing thing. I think that it's also very childish to think that you have to say everything that you want to say at any time you can, basically.
Yeah.
There's times where people are just not going to listen. They're not going to see that part there.
And in a lot of ways, the style of music that you guys are doing, because it's more like niche and stuff, you need things like this in order for as many people as possible to see you so that then the niche crowd that is into your stuff can find you. Yeah. Because you're not the Trap Nest style where that will be a more natural transition, from like growing and all that stuff.
I think I honestly had a big transition with this with regards to my mentality regarding the idea of clickbaity thumbnails, actually.
Oh, sure.
Because we've had our thumbnails be the same for how many years now?
Yeah.
But the idea of when I see a thumbnail that is absolutely a clickbaity one, if I really like the content, I don't care what their thumbnails are. I honestly don't.
It's them playing the game,
They're playing the game, exactly. Yeah. So I just go, oh, cool, whatever. Right. It doesn't give me something of like, oh, I feel so bad because I was lured here. It's like, no, I was going to watch this anyway. It just made me move here a little bit faster.
Right. Similar kind of thing in my mind to sponsorships, right? Where when someone has a sponsorship for something where it's like,
I'm a little bit different with sponsorships because there's money involved, but yes.
But yes, they need to pay the bills, right? Is this product really incredible, or is it just, hey, here's a thing in case, now you know about it if that's something you're interested in.
I'm not going to do a Raid Shadow Legends sponsor, though.
No, yeah. There's actively bad versus more mediocre versus then hey guys, this is really great. It's awesome. You should check this out. Yeah. But
exactly. But okay, y'all, really, really fun stuff, but the next episodes are going to be
I'm so excited.
So exciting, but there's so much at stake.
Yeah, I know.
There's so much at stake.
Yep.
I can't cut the steak. It's too, thick with...
this is going to be interesting.
Stuff. Yeah. I would love idyllic, happy, joyful catharsis.
But I'm so sad that it's going to be over. And even if it's the most idyllic, awesome, whatever, it's like... But... then we have to end on that. That's just the beginning. That's saying it's gonna get gooder and gooder, right? We're about to go into the stratosphere of wonder and excitement.
Don't worry, Jacob. They're just gonna magically re-pick up the whole thing, and they're gonna have someone do a remake of Nana or what have you, and then the mangaka will come back after the
we've had crazier shit happen, right? That would be the ultimate thing. Spice and Wolf got a remake and everything, and okay.
We just invoke all the dark magic and the blessings of the
all the blood
tree
sacrifices we've made over the years, and it's all right, and now
continuations of Nana, I summon you.
Randomly, the mangaka is like, I actually watched
with this
your
treasure
reactions.
I summon,
Yeah. I actually watched your reactions. It was great, and it really just got me, reinvigorated for the love of my series, and I decided to.
Imagine.
I can dream.
Imagine.
I can dream.
But all right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel. So yeah, if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.